At this time, I call to order the meeting of the Board of Mayor and Selectmen of the City of McComb City, Mississippi, February 26, 2019, 5:30. At this time, we're going to have prayer by Selectman Brock.
Could we bow our heads? Oh, Heavenly Father, thank you for giving me the opportunity to be here tonight. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to have these fine guests. Thank you for carrying our police staff, fire staff through a safe day, and give us guidance on this meeting tonight to prosper and guide us in the right direction. Amen.
Amen. There is an addendum for February 26, 2019 board meeting. There are 4 items on the addendum. I'm going to ask that I get a motion and a second to amend the agenda. Selectman Johnson.
Second.
Selectman Hill. Any questions?
I don't have an addendum.
You don't have an addendum? Okay. Any questions? All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposers nay. Hearing none, so be it. At this time, we have our consent docket. Can I get a motion and a second on the consent docket? Selectman Johnson. Selectman Williams. Discussion. No discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposers nay. Moving right along. At this time, we're going to go to our addendum. And we're going to have first Ms. Gloria Van Norman.
We present this plaque to you in honor as our guest of our Black Awareness Community Guest Day prayer program for the services and contributions you have accomplished as mayor of the city of McComb City, Mississippi, from July 2nd, 2018 to present. Presented on this 23rd day of February 2019 by Sherwood Seventh-day Adventist Church.
Ms. Gloria, would you come through here, please? B. Trish. Oh, I didn't see Trish. Excuse me. Back here. Come around. Right, my man.
1, 2, and 3. All right.
Let's go ahead and get the donations out of the way. We have a donation check for $100 from Ms. Alva L. Cook. I'm requesting that the donation of funds be placed in budget account 001-105770 and a budget amendment of that amount. Can I get a motion and a second?
Second.
Selectman Johnson, Selectman Brock. Any discussion?
What account is that, Mayor?
That's the, I think that's the animal shelter account.
The animal shelter donation?
Yes. Next, we have donation check for $12. Did we get that vote?
No, we haven't voted.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Hearing none. Donation check for $12 from Miss, and I'm not going to even mess that first name up, Miss Wallace, and I'm requesting the donation of funds be placed in budget amount 001-105770 and a budget amendment in that amount. Can I get a motion?
So moved.
Selectman Johnson, second.
Second.
Selectman Cameron, any discussion?
No.
No discussion, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
No, nay, any nays, none, let's continue to move. Donation check for $50 from Ms. Amber Splendler. I am requesting the donation of funds placed in budget account 001-105770 and a budget amendment of that amount. Can I get a motion and a second?
So moved.
Second.
Selectman Johnson and Selectman Pope, second. Any discussion? No discussion, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposers, nay. We're through with that. Back to our regular agenda now. Employee recognition. At this time, I'm going to ask Mr. John Paul to please come forward, and our fire chief. As Mr. Paul comes forward, it says his job title is engineer. He's in the fire department. He began with the city on January the 7th, 2014. He is engaged. He's a graduate of North Pike, which we won't hold against him. Okay. He began as a volunteer fireman in 2005 with Summit Volunteer Fire Department. As a fireman, he came on board with the city of McComb in 2014, and he was promoted to engineer in 2017. He enjoyed being back home in his home community. Chief, what do you have to say about this young man?
The Mayor, you covered most of it in his biography there. He has done an outstanding job for us from day one, and we're proud to have him and hope that he'll stay with us for at least another 20 years.
Okay. Mr. Paul, would you please come through the gate? Do you have any family member that you'd like to come up with you?
I do have my mom with me. Whether she wants to come up or not, she's coming.
Mr. Paul, as the mayor of Board of Selectmen, we have a certificate of appreciation with a 5-year pen. And I'm going to read that certificate of appreciation. It says, appreciation. This certificate is presented to John David Park in recognition and appreciation of loyal and valued service to the city of McComb, Mississippi. Our best wishes and heartfelt thanks accompany this expression of gratitude. 5 years, Department of Public Safety and firefighter/engineer. All right.
Yeah, we're gonna do this on 3, 1 and 2 and 3. All right.
Thank you. You want to say anything?
I appreciate y'all.
Okay.
Hey, you go back to work.
Next, we have Stephen Furr. It says job title, engineer. He's with the fire department. He came on board January 17, 2014. He has an associate, applied science in technology. He has 12 years with the Mississippi Army National Guard. He's an electrician at Johnson Control Electrical Technical. He has 1 year deployment to Iraq and 1 year deployment to Syria. And he likes riding motorcycles, hiking, and spending quality time with friends and loved ones. Chief, Tell me something else.
Just returned, in December, from his deployment to Syria. So we're glad he's home safe. He's an outstanding member of our department. He serves well, and we're glad he's home safe and back on the job here with us.
Okay. Mr. Furr, would you come through the gate there? And do you have any family members here with you today?
Not tonight, sir.
That's okay. You got your chief there. And of course, this certificate reads the same as the other one with a 5-year pen. It says this certificate is presented to Stephen Furr in recognition and appreciation of loyal and valuable service to the city of McComb, Mississippi. Our best wishes and heartfelt thanks accompany this expression of gratitude. 5 years, Department of Public Safety, firefighter/engineer. Come on, we're not going to bite you.
All right, I'll do this on 3, 1, 2, and 3.
You make me feel sure. Okay, next it says we're going to move the executive session to the end of our meeting. Consider approving a proposal from Bethany Stringer of Governmental Financial Statement, Prepare 8925 Trinity Way, Bailey, Mississippi 39320, to prepare the city FY18 financial statement. Can I get a motion and a second?
Second.
Selectman Johnson and Selectman, was that Brock? Any discussion? Again, we're just getting ready for our annual audit, and we have to have a financial statement prepared for the auditor, and that's what this will do. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposers nay. Hearing none, we continue. Consider approving 2 bathrooms for the McComb City Park facilities, one at Beartown and one at the multi-purpose center. Can I get a motion and a second? Selectman Johnson, Selectman Williams, any discussion? No discussion, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposers nay. Consider approving travel for the mayor and city officials to attend the Governor's Leadership Prayer Luncheon and Summit in Jackson, Mississippi, April the 4th, 2019. Can I get a motion and a second?
Second.
Selectman Brock, Selectman Johnson. Any discussion? If you plan to go, you need to let us know. When I say us, I'm talking about Miss Emma or Miss Page. We need to know ahead of time so we can go here, because there is a $50 cost if you're going. So please let us know as quick or as soon as possible. Are we ready to vote?
Ready?
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposers nay. Hearing none, we continue. Consider approving travel for the Board of Mayor and Selectmen and the city clerk to attend the 2019 annual MAPDD conference in Biloxi, Mississippi, April 23rd through the 26th, 2019. And MAPDD is Mississippi Association Planning and Development District. Selectman Johnson. Second.
Second.
Selectman Brock. Any discussion? No discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposers nay. Consider approving court service to purchase software for their report management system, and you hear it called RMS, from Application Data System Incorporation, ASDI, 1930 First Commercial Drive, South Haven, Mississippi, 38671, at a cost of $325 per month, for a total of $3,900 per year, and further authorizing a budget amendment for said amount. Can I get a motion and a second?
Second.
Selectman Johnson, Selectman Hill. And again, this software will help us also get our reports, and Chief may correct me if I go wrong, to get our reports up to the national center that we have to report it to.
Yes, sir, FBI, basically.
FBI. Thank you, Chief. Selectman Hill.
We paying a one-time payment or we paying per month?
That's a good question.
I think it's one time.
One
I
time.
mean, you know, every month.
Every
month.
We're paying a monthly payment.
Every month, yes, sir.
There's no reason why we won't pay just a one-time payment. I mean, it's gonna cost the same without a different interest rate or something.
Yes, sir.
We can inquire about paying a one-time fee, and if it's that, we can pay it and keep going.
There's less paperwork that we gotta do.
Yes,
Because it'd be fine.
same. Okay? Any other questions? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposers, nay. Hearing none, let us continue to move. Consider approving borrowing $500,000 for city park improvement and payment back with anticipated hotel motel tax revenue. Can I get a motion and a second?
Well, no, second.
Johnson, Selectman Hill. Any discussion?
If you don't mind, is there any breakdown of what we're gonna do with this?
We're gonna discuss, at the work session, we were given a list. We'll make sure you get a list before you leave, and we're going to break that down into the various,
Wards, listen,
parts.
parts,
Any other questions?
Well, let me ask you one question. Is any of these funds gonna have to deal with, the repayment of those lights at the, sport park?
No,
All right.
no.
All right.
Those lights have been paid for.
Okay, but I understand that, but are we gonna be trying to replenish the general fund with, are we just gonna just wash our hands with the
Wash our
lights?
hands.
All right.
Well, that's the way it's been discussed, that we're gonna wash our hands, and we're gonna take future, hotel motel tax to pay for the improvements we make in our park.
All right, then.
Any other questions? All ready to vote?
Ready?
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposers, nay. Hearing none, we move right on. Consider adopting a resolution recognizing the significance of Black History Month.
So moved.
Second.
Selectman Hill, Selectman Johnson seconded. Any discussion? No discussion, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposers, nay. And let me read that resolution, if I may. It says, resolution, the significance of Black History Month. Whereas the United States has recognized, I'm just saying, I guess, Black History annually since February the 12th, 1926, first as Negro History Week and later as Black History Month, by noted Harvard scholar and historian Dr. Carter G. Woodson, celebrating the ethnic and racial diversity that enriches and strengthens our nation. And whereas the city of McComb City, Mississippi recognized the significance of Black History Month as an important time to acknowledge and celebrate the contributions of African Americans in the nation's history, to provide an opportunity for all people of the city to learn more about the past and to better understand their experiences that have shaped the nation. And whereas Black History Month is a time to remember the lessons and teachings of those who helped build our nation, took a stand against prejudice to build lives of dignity and opportunity, advance the important cause of civil rights, and strengthen families and communities. Whereas both enslaved and free people of African descent have participated in every aspect of Americans' effort to secure, protect, and advance the cause of freedom and civil rights, and have stories that are inspirational to all citizens, that reflect the triumph of human spirit and offer the hopes of everyday people to rise above both prejudices and circumstances and to build lives of dignity. Whereas in the 1960s, McComb was known as the bombing capital of the world. Many people were beaten and died, never achieving the recognition they deserved, and yet paved the way for future generations to succeed. Black History Month provides a deliberate opportunity to reflect on the common humanity underlining all people and to raise awareness and foster respect for the heritage and contribution of people of African descent. And whereas, while acknowledging the work of the civil rights leaders, it is equally critical to appreciate both past and present, the long list of contributions of our fellow citizens. Black History Month gives citizens of McComb an opportunity to recognize the significant influence people of African heritage have made and continue to make in the areas of medicine, art, politics, human rights, education, sports, and economic development. Now, therefore be resolved that I, Cordelia N. Lockley, Mayor of the City of McComb City, Mississippi, recognize that racial diversity and the courage of civil rights veterans have enriched and strengthened the City of McComb, and encourages all citizens to visit Miss Hilda Cayson's History Gallery and see for yourself the history and contributions of African Americans in the City of McComb, the United States, and around the world. Order this the 26th day of February 2019, City of McComb, Mississippi. Yours truly, signed. With that being said, it's number 12 says, consider approving a proclamation honoring the life of Mr. L.J. Martin and recognizing February the 23rd, 2019 as Mr. L.J. Martin's Day. Can I get a motion and a second?
So moved.
Second.
Selectman Johnson, Selectman Brown. Any discussion?
Yep. Did we vote on
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, my bad.
Any discussion? No discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposers, nay. Do we have family members of Mr. L.J. Martin here today?
Wow.
This is his daughter. Let me read the proclamation, and I'd like to give it to you. It says, proclamation honoring the life and legacy of Mr. L.J. Martin. Whereas Mr. L.J. Martin was born in the Holmesville community and later became a resident of McComb, Mississippi during the civil rights movement of the 1960s. Whereas Mr. Martin was married to Miss Leola Causey Martin of McComb, and during their life together, they raised 10 children and was blessed with a host of grandchildren and great-grandchildren. And whereas Mr. Martin was a lifelong and devoted member of Society Hill Missionary Baptist Church, where he served as deacon. And whereas Mr. Martin, believing in earning an honest dollar, he was a machine operator for the American Box Company in Fernwood, Mississippi, from which he retired in the late 1970s. And whereas Mr. Martin was a lifelong resident of Ward 4, Beartown community, he became the first African American to seek a municipal office in the city of McComb on February the 23rd, 1965. He was one of 7 candidates to qualify and be declared eligible to run for a seat on the City of McComb board in 1965 special election. And whereas Mr. Martin's determination and leadership paved the way for African American elected officials in the City of McComb, the County of Pike, and the State of Mississippi. And whereas Mr. Martin's core beliefs is to always be positive and active within your community and to seek out the desires of your heart no matter the outcome. His value of God, determination, and work ethic are being instilled in today's generation. And whereas it is a privilege for the city of McComb on this, the 26th day of February 2019, to honor and remember the president set by Mr. L.J. Martin. Now, therefore, it be resolved that we, the Board of Mayor and Selectmen of the city of McComb, Mississippi, do proclaim February the 23rd as Mr. L.J. Martin Day in the city of McComb and honor his life and legacy. We extend to their family our deepest appreciation for their distinguished and dedicated service to the community. In witness thereof, I have hereunto set my hand and caused the great seal of the city of McComb, Pike County, Mississippi, this the 26th day of February 2019. Miss Martin, Miss Bates, whichever name you want to go by, are you able to come this way to take a picture? And you want...
Try. Your left. Come in, dog. Somebody get a camera. Somebody get a camera. I got it. All right. Okay.
She can't say that.
All right, 2, 3. All right, that was good. Good.
Understand that I did ask Ms. Martin Bates if she wanted to say anything. At this time, she is speechless, so she decided no, she did not want to say anything. Amen. Wow. Let's continue. Consider approving payment request number 6 from Greenbrier DSLP in the amount of $317,555.79 for the Northwest Interceptor Upgrade Project. Can I get a motion and a second? Selectman Johnson.
Second.
Selectman Brown. Any discussion? Ms. Allen.
Here I am.
You're hiding again from me.
No, here I am, sir.
Tell me about where we are. I see the machines working and dirt moving and cuts through the streets and all that.
Good evening, everyone. You said cuts through the streets. I came through last night and they were doing the overlay on all those cuts. We're behind Park Lane Apartments now, and we should be moving out of there maybe in the next couple of weeks or so.
The work is coming along.
Fine. I'm satisfied.
Okay. Any questions or discussion on it? No other? Okay. Are we ready to vote?
Ready.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposers nay. Thank you.
Okay, I can sit down tonight.
Yes, ma'am. Consider approving co-sponsorship for the City of McComb Community Cleanup and block party, March the 30th, 2019, at the downtown pavilion. You have a notice of that package, notice of that in your package. Can I get a motion and a second? Selectman Johnson.
Second.
Selectman, was that Tullis? Okay. Any discussion? Understand this is our effort as a city to bring attention to the importance of us cleaning up our own city. We need to take a very active role in that. Not only the city, but our citizens need to also help with picking up and keeping our city clean. Yes, sir.
Is there anything that the organizers is exactly asking us to do or the citizens to do?
On that day, they're going to come out, they're going to have areas designated to go work in. I will be the guest of the opening of the event up. They want me to kick it off. So other than that, probably get with Miss Alice. We'll probably pile bags up for us to come around and pick them up. But we do want all our citizens to help clean up the city of McComb.
Is there going to be a meeting place for them, or just come out?
At the pavilion.
So everybody can meet at the pavilion?
At the pavilion, yes, sir. Any other questions? Discussions? None. Are we ready to vote?
Ready.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposers nay. Hearing none, let us continue. Consider approving a check in the amount of $14,749 for donation to the McComb Police Department by Mr. William Corey Smith to be received and deposited into fund number 001-000-346 and increase the line item to account number 001-110-770 for various equipment needs in the department and furthering authorizing a budget amendment for said amount. Can I get a motion and a second? Selectman Johnson.
Second.
Selectman Cameron. Any discussion? No discussion, but I do want to read the letter. He asked that we would read the letter. So at this time, I would like to read the letter from Mr. Corey Smith. It says, Dear Board members of McComb, please accept this donation of $14,749 to the City of McComb for use at Chief Gatlin's discretion for what he deems to be most beneficial to help with the needs of the McComb Police Department. Additionally, I would like to note it is my sincere hope that the Board of McComb can prioritize obtaining body cameras for our police officers in the very near future. The City of McComb should make their safety a priority. Additionally, body cameras would help document the professionalism that our police officers display on a daily basis in their interacting with our citizens. Thanks, Corey Smith. Any discussion? No discussion. Are we ready to vote?
Ready.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposers nay. Let's continue. Consider adopting a resolution appointing Alvin Burt to Term B to the Planning Commission Board. Term B is a 3-year term and will expire March the 1st, 2022. Can I get a motion and a second?
Second.
Johnson. Brock. Any discussion? No discussion? Are we ready to vote? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposers nay. Hearing none. Number 17, consider adopting a resolution, and we have 2 people here, and I'm going to go with the person who's presently serving, appointing Maureen Clark to Term E to the Planning Commission Board. Term E is a 3-year term and will expire March the 1st, 2022. Can I get a motion and a second?
So moved.
Selectman Thomas, second.
Second.
Selectman Cameron, any discussion? No discussion, are we ready to vote?
Ready.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed was nay. Hearing none, move right on. Consider adopting a resolution appointing, and we have two individuals, and I think these are new individuals, am I correct? Walt is old, okay. We have, and I'll go with the one presently serving, Walt Holerfield, to term D to the McComb Pike County Airport Board. Term D is a 5-year term and will expire March the 1st, 2024. Can I get a motion and a second?
So moved. Second.
Okay, Selectman Cameron, Selectman Toller, second. Any discussion? No discussion, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed is nay.
Aye.
But let's get hands if I can get. All in favor say aye. Show of hands. That's Cameron and Toller saying aye. All opposers, raise your hand. Hill, Johnson, Brock, and Williams. All in favor of Ed Silas say aye.
Aye.
Wait, show hands. That way, 1, 2, 3, 4. That being Brock, Hill, Johnson, and Williams. All opposed, Ed Silas. That would be Cameron and Tully. Ed serves have been appointed to the airport board. Okay, moving right along. Consider adopting a resolution appointing. We have two candidates, and one is presently serving, so I'll take him first. Appointing Maurice Chester to Term B to the Board of Trustees, McComb School District. Term B is a 5-year term and will expire March the 1st, 2024. Can I get a motion in a second?
So moved.
Selectman Toller, second. One.
Second.
Selectman Brock. Any discussion? No discussion? All in favor of Maurice Chester, raise your hand. We have two for Maurice Chester. All who voting nay to Maurice Chester, raise your hand. Okay, we have Brock, William, Johnson, and Hill. So Maurice does not get the position. Again, we have Lynn Gilmore named here. All in favor of Lynn Gilmore, please raise your right hand. Okay, that's Hill, Johnson, William, and Brock. Lynn Gilmore has been elected to serve on the McComb School Board. Consider adopting a resolution appointing Jacob Connolly, Lieutenant in the Fire Division of the Department of Public Safety in a probation status. Chief,
Yes, sir.
just a
Mayor,
moment,
Board,
let traffic. Thank you, Chief.
as you know, we recently appointed, or you guys appointed Jason Howell as our deputy chief. They created a vacancy in the lieutenant's position. Engineer Connolly has tested for the position. He was the next man on the list. He's well qualified, has met all the requirements, and we look forward to having him serving as a lieutenant in the fire department.
Okay, Lieutenant, they got you ready for the job.
Yes, sir.
You sure?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. We want to make sure you're ready.
I'm ready.
Any discussion? All in, wait. I need a motion. Motion. I didn't see my handwriting. Cameron made the motion. Johnson seconded the motion. Now, are we ready to vote? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposers nay. Welcome aboard as lieutenant. I'm looking for somebody to take me a picture. Come on around.
They would have to pay you double or not.
No, they ain't gonna do that. Yeah, they already saying we gave ourselves 100% increase. Yeah, that's what they're saying. All right, guys, 2, 3. All right, look good.
Okay. Okay. We're gonna go clean up something. Going back to number 19, we need a motion and a second as it relates to 18 and 19. We need a motion and a second for Ed Silas.
It was Cameron and Cullen.
No, that was for Wall Holiday.
For Ed Silas.
Johnson. I need a second. Brown.
Thank you.
So we did, okay, all right, and, but the vote, of course, is the same, you know, but we need to do a vote, yes, sir, we gotta do a motion after that. Okay, that's all right.
And for Lynn Gilmore, we need the same, a motion and a second. Johnson. Brown.
Thank you.
Thank you for catching that for us. Okay, at this time, I need a motion to consider going into closed session.
Second.
Okay, Johnson, that was Cameron. Any discussion? No discussion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposers, nay. For executive session, we want the city attorney in executive session and Mr. Butler in executive session. Have to announce who's going into executive session. I had it, I don't know what I did with it.
Mayor.
Okay, here it is, I found it. That was, going to closed session. Going to closed session.
You know anything about it, Fred? I'm